Okay, first graders, we are going to use the information that we gathered about polar bears yesterday, and we are going to start our informative paragraph today. So I want you to open up your journal to a place where you can see both pages empty, okay? That way, if you run out of space on one page and need to go to the next page, you will have the room to do that, okay? And then it won't end up needing to be two pictures and things, okay? So we're going to have one here and one here, both available. And some of you might not need them, and that's okay too, but we like to be prepared, okay? And you have plenty of journal space. So with this, we are going to start with our introduction, okay? When we were telling stories, we said, let me tell you about blank. Okay. For this one, we're not telling a story, we're sharing information, and we are going to start how. Do you remember? I know, as in I have information in my head, not an oh no, right? I know some facts about what's our topic? I know some facts about polar bears. That's our topic. And this is our topic sentence or introduction. Okay. So we are starting with our introduction. I know some facts about polar bears. Okay, and then we're going to share the first thing we want people to know. So we are still going to start with first as we share the first thing we want people to know about polar bears. First, what? Okay, so let's look at our notes. First, what do we want to share? First, polar bears have fur between their toes, or first, polar bears have fur that is waterproof, or first, polar bears have babies called cubs, or first, polar bears eat seals. And maybe you wrote down other interesting things that you learned about polar bears. So if you have other ideas, then you're still looking at your notes. You're looking to see what you learned about polar bears and which of those things you want to share first. Okay, so I am going to share first that polar bear babies are called cubs. Okay, first, because I really like babies, polar bear babies are called cubs, and put my period. Okay. And remember, anytime we finish writing a sentence, we always want to go back and check that it has everything it's supposed to have. So we're going to start at the beginning and make sure it's all making sense still. I know some facts about polar bears. First, polar bear babies are called cubs. Okay, it makes sense. I have my capital, so I put my period when I finished the first sentence and started the next with a capital. And when I got to the end of that sentence, I have my period again. I'm gonna bring this in so you guys can see it better if you need to. Okay, so I know some facts about polar bears. First, polar bear babies are called cubs. Okay, then we want to add more information. So we are going to share another fact. And that's how we start it. Another fact is what? Another fact is I'm going to go with this one because I just think it's funny. Another fact is they, right? I don't need to say polar bears again. I don't need to write those words again. They is my pronoun to replace polar bears, have fur between their toes. They, another fact is they have fur between their toes. I am going to put an exclamation point because I just think that's so fun. Okay, so I'm going to read that again. I had my period. I start the new sentence with a capital. Another fact is they, oh, I didn't write they, did I? I wrote the. So I'm going to fix that. This is why we go back and check so we can find any mistakes and fix them. They have fur between their toes. Make sure we can see that line. Okay, there we go. And that is as far as we are going to go today. We are not going to finish our paragraph until tomorrow. Thanks for working with me. I hope you're using your best handwriting and making sure that you're remembering those capitals and periods every time. Happy learning!